Let's get Harvey on the line. Harvey, how you doing tonight? And a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you. So I was listening to some of those picks, and it's pretty interesting stuff.
Well, you don't have to say it's interesting if you didn't like it.
No, well, I am seriously though, Phil. I'm going to be going over for Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow at my daughter-in-law's.
Okay, so your son has moved back to California from Indiana. I know you lost your other son tragically a few years ago.
Thank you, Phil. We did, and we missed Donald deeply. But my other boy is back here. My daughter-in-law Diane is going to be cooking the the turkey, and she has done this every year for 7 years, and I'm going to have to go over there. And
when you say gonna have to...
Well, no, I enjoy going over, and I enjoy seeing the family. We've got our grandkids are coming over, and I've got 5 grandkids that I enjoy, and my sister-in-law, my late wife's sister. But
why did you say you have to go over there?
Well, I don't like the deception. I've always hated deception, and I've always hated lies. And the lie that we live every year.
In what way, Harvey?
Well, it's something that is a lie that we have lived every year for the last 7 years, as long as Diane has, quote, cooked Thanksgiving dinner, end quote. And I was let in on it one year. She let me, she told me, actually by accident discovered because I saw the van coming down the driveway. And she swore me to secrecy because everybody thinks she's such a great goddamn cook, you know. And
I don't understand. What are you talking about, the lie?
Well, the lie that I'm talking about, as I mentioned it to Mike, is the lie. She buys the turkey dinner. She doesn't.
Does she? What she says? She doesn't cook it.
No, she doesn't cook it. She goes over here to one of these grocery stores, and she gets this butter, the butter ball. She gets the butter ball. And
well, what are you talking about, the lie? Give me some background here.
I'm giving you the background. She claims to everybody that she cooks the turkey dinner. And she goes and does one of the things that I cannot stand. She goes over to the grocery store and she buys the complete butterball turkey with the old-fashioned stuffing. She's got the baked yam. You know how I know what she's going to make?
No.
Because I'm reading it in the newspaper right now. I'm looking at what Ralph's is going to be selling her. And
so she has this turkey dinner that she sets up, and everybody believes that she's cooking it.
This is, I have had to put up with this for 7 years. And I'm going to tell you something. You know, Diane's a good girl. First of all, though, she's my son's wife, so I've got to respect her. But I'll tell you, she can't cook. I had a very good friend, Chet Faber, I was in the Marine Corps with, and Chet was taken a prisoner by the Japanese in the last months of the war. He literally spent 6 months in a Japanese prisoner of war camp. And Chet spent a Thanksgiving with us, and he ate her cooking. Okay? This was before she started buying the butterball. And he told me later that he actually got nostalgic for the prisoner of war camp food. And
oh, come on.
I am telling you the truth. He said he got misty-eyed thinking about what the Japs served up in a prisoner of war camp after he ate.
He got misty-eyed thinking about being in a prisoner of war camp because he didn't like...
Because he couldn't stand eating her crap can cooking. So she goes out and she...
Well, if her cooking's that bad, then why not order up a butterball?
Because she wants everybody to think that she's a great cook. And I'm the only one that knows it. I'm the only one that knows it. And she says to me, oh, let's get the turkey out of the oven. And I'm sitting there thinking, God almighty, when will the lies end? When will the deceit end? When will the deception end? Do I have to live this hell every year, going over to her house, sitting there with my grandchildren and with my in-laws and with my friends and looking at her and her big fat ass waddling in with a turkey that she didn't cook? And, I'll never forget Chet. He cried over how great the Jap gruel was in the rice county prisons compared to this food that she cooks.
All All right, well, if her cooking is so bad, then why not let her have her little, why not have her buy the stuff there at the grocery store?
Because she's not a good cook, and she wants everybody to believe it. Now, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do.
Well, hold on. We got to take a break. Tell us after the break.
Great.
Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800-449-8686. Harvey Wireman, attorney at law. We're talking a little holiday time, and you're on your way over to your daughter-in-law's tomorrow. You've been going there for 7 years, right?
7 years, Phil, we've had this.
And you have a problem with her claiming she's a great cook.
I got a problem with her claiming she's a great cook when she, number one, she claims she's a great cook, and her cooking made a former prisoner of war wish he was back in a prisoner of war camp eating their slop. Now,
come on, Harvey.
I'm not kidding you. That's how bad she cooks. And yet, she's got everybody believing she's a great cook because she goes over to Ralph's and gets the butterball turkey. And
well, what do they got?
Well, you can get the roasted butterball with the old-fashioned stuffing, the baked yam casserole, cranberry sauce with apples and pears, dinner rolls, turkey gravy, mashed potatoes. It serves 8 to 10 people. It takes 2 hours to heat it up, and it's $40, for Christ's sake. Her food tastes like insects and someone's ass. That's how bad it is, Phil. And yet she's got people who are...
Could you watch your language the day before Thanksgiving? I would appreciate it very, very much.
Forgive me, but she's got people believing she's a great cook.
All right, then what is your resentment toward? Well, you know what? Hold on. We got some people calling in. Our number, 1-800-449-8686. Do any of you guys buy these prepared turkeys? And
well, I bet you people do buy them.
Hold on, Harvey. Do any of you buy these prepared turkeys on Thanksgiving? Sounds like an easy way to go.
Well, if they do buy them, they're not running around telling people that they cooked the damn thing. That's the point that I'm making.
All right, hold on. 1-800-449-8686. Charleston on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hi. Charleston, hello.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that.
How are you, dear? Yes.
What? I don't see what the big problem is with this lady saying that she cooks it. I imagine
that's a filthy lie.
Okay, so what?
So what?
I imagine there are other relatives who know that she does do the cooking, but they're just too polite. They're just too polite to say anything to her.
No, they all comment to me after, oh, isn't she a great cook? And every year I've got to put up with this.
They don't want. They're just too polite to say that they know that she doesn't cook it.
No, they don't know it. Believe me, they tell me.
I don't think you're as dumb as you're letting on.
What's dumb about me?
No. I didn't say you were dumb, but they're not that dumb either.
Well,
you're calling them dumb because you think that she's pulling the wool over their eyes.
She's got these. Let me tell you something. I don't know what is your. My name's Harvey. What's your name?
My name's Melinda.
Melinda. Okay. I'm 78 years old. I fought with the United States Marine Corps in the North Pacific. Yeah. I've been an attorney, and I've been retired, but I was an attorney called before the bar for some 47 years, all right?
Yeah, and what's your point?
My point is this. I know a dumbass when I see one, and my relatives, as much as I love them, are some of the dumbest sons of bitches you ever laid your eyes on. And when she comes waddling in with her big fat ass and says, oh, here's another turkey, they're all falling all over themselves with the compliments about how good it was.
Well, why couldn't this lady be right? Why couldn't they just be polite?
Bull crap.
You don't believe it?
Not my relatives.
Well, what difference does it make anyway?
Not my What difference does it make?
Is she hurting anybody?
Don't you think that people should know the truth about a woman's cooking? That's so bad. A prisoner of war wanted to go back and spend time with the Japanese rather than eat her cooking.
Well, if that's what he wants to do, fine. Let him do that.
Well, let me ask, are you a cook?
What's it hurting for her to...
Are you cooking your turkey tomorrow, dear?
No, I'm not. I'm going to someone's house.
You're not... So you don't even know what you're talking about.
Yes, I do. I've made turkeys before.
You've made turkey before?
Yeah.
And what would happen?
Cooking tomorrow.
And what would happen if someone went up to you and said, Melinda, I'd rather be back in a rice paddy prison than take one more bite of your food?
Go ahead and go.
He didn't say that, did he?
No, he's polite.
Well, there you go. That's exactly the point this lady's making. Maybe they're being polite.
Yeah, but the Ralph's did Butterball Turkey's pretty goddamn good. And
please watch the language, okay? I'm getting complaints from affiliates all over the place about language. Please watch it.
Forgive me, I'm sorry.
And if it's the Butterball Turkey, it's the Butterball Turkey. What, does she have it in the oven?
Oh, yeah, you got to heat it up. So she has people come by and go, oh, look at the turkey I'm making. She's just heating it up. Jeez.
All right, man, thanks.
These relatives probably aren't all so stupid that they don't realize what she's done.
Well,
maybe there are a few of them who don't know, but I imagine there's at least one.
You don't know my family. Oh, man.
All right, I don't know your family.
Thank you for your call, ma'am. Thanks. Here is Oxford on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hi.
Hey there, how you doing?
Real good, ma'am.
Hey, listen, Harvey.
That lady thinks she knows my family. Yeah.
Listen, it could be worse, buddy. You could not have a meal at all. You're saying it's such a horrible Thanksgiving.
I can go with my girlfriend.
Wait, let me finish.
In my house, I can cook a bird myself.
Well, that's great. But what you're saying it's such a terrible Thanksgiving and you have to suffer through this. I would think suffering would be not having a Thanksgiving, number one.
No.
Wait.
Suffering is when she waddles her big fat rear end into the dining room and says, look what I've prepared. And she just picked it up over at the grocery store.
Right, and if you say her cooking is so bad that she made somebody want to go back to a prisoner camp, be happy that you don't have to eat that terrible food and that she's providing something that's edible.
Actually, last year she cooked Thanksgiving dinner, okay?
Yeah.
And you should have seen everybody's face when they took a bite of the food. Their faces actually curdled.
Right, so
have you ever seen a human being's face curdle?
But do you hear what this woman's saying? Thank God. Thank God she's going to Ralph's and buying the $40 Butterball that serves 12 people or whatever. I mean, thank God she's doing that.
Well,
everybody's happy.
That's fine, but does she have to tell everybody she cooked it? Why is she doing that?
Maybe she's so humiliated that her cooking is so rotten that she wants to save some face.
Exactly.
Well...
You know what I'm saying? I mean, in other words, everybody...
She's a lying bitch.
Oh, come on.
Harvey, have a gracious Thanksgiving, buddy.
Hey, what?
Seriously. Have a gracious Thanksgiving.
How great is what?
Have a gracious Thanksgiving.
All right, that's fine, but I don't think dishonesty goes along with it.
I think you're making a big deal out of nothing. I think the poor woman has probably been so humiliated over her rotten cooking.
I'd rather go to Denny's than eat the slop.
Oh, no, hold on, man, because she's so humiliated over her rotten cooking, she wants somebody to like her cooking, so she goes out and says, I made this. Let her have her fantasy.
You know what I'm going to do?
What?
She always has me carve the turkey.
Yeah?
I'm going to stand up and I'm going to say, and this was bought at Ralph's supermarket, and I'm going to stick the knife right in the back of that thing and sit down.
And what will you gain? What will you gain besides humiliating that poor woman?
And then I'll sneeze on it.
What will you gain by humiliating that poor woman?
I don't know. I guess nothing.
I guess nothing, exactly. Just to make somebody sad.
Hey,
just to make someone upset. Thanks, man, for your call. Just to make somebody sad and upset and humiliated.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, if her cooking is so bad that a guy who used to be, what was he?
He was on the Baton Death March.
The guy was in the Baton Death March, and he'd rather go back and eat what the Japs served him, pardon me for saying Jap.
No, that's what they were. They were Japs.
All right, Japanese, than eat her cooking.
You got it.
I would say, thank God she's shopping at Ralph's.
You think it's funny, Hendrie? You ought to eat some of this stuff.
All right, well, I'll eat the Ralph's. That sounds pretty good to me. Los Banos on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, ma'am. Turn your radio down, please.
Okay, my husband wanted to hear it.
Yeah.
This is Christine.
If I got to hear, oh, your yams are so delightful, one more time. I'm serious.
Harvey.
Go ahead, Christy.
Are you being a nasty old man?
What can we do for you, ma'am?
Well, I just wanted to ask Harvey what he thought the meaning of Thanksgiving dinner was.
All right, thanks a lot. That's kind of a boring call.
Jesus Christ. Do I have to stay on much longer?
No, I got rid of the call, okay?
Because some of these people are...
They were interesting, all right?
We're getting into the meaning of Thanksgiving, Hendrie. You better put that Yardbirds record on a little bit quicker than you... than you anticipated.
Okay, but do you understand what I'm saying? Why humiliate the poor woman? Why make her feel bad?
Well, because, it's part of it's just I like to do it, that's all.
You like to make people unhappy. How about resisting the temptation? Let her have her fantasy. Let her lay out that...
All right, well, I'll let her have her fantasy, Phil, but I want to say something, okay? Any one of your listeners that can't get up off their fat ass and go into a kitchen and make Thanksgiving dinner, and they got to go over to a supermarket and buy it, they are a bunch of fat asses. And
so that's what your problem is. You think people shouldn't be doing that. They should be making their own Thanksgiving. What if they're rotten cooks like her?
Well, if they're rotten, fine. But you ought to get up off your big, fat ass and go over...
You love saying that word, don't you?
Well, just go over and cook the turkey, for crying out loud.
All right, let's go to Clearwater on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello?
Hi.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. I think he's a crotchety old man, and I don't know why you give him all the time that you're giving him.
You come on
and
when he's drunk, don't you,
why
baby?
does he go there? Just stay home. Go somewhere else.
Do you cook?
Yes, I do cook, and if that man that was in the prisoner of war, and he thought that food was better, I think the woman's food is that bad, then he probably come back with some mental problems himself.
Wait a second.
And I think you're just a mean old man with a bad mouth.
What do you cook?
You have a bad mouth.
Seriously, what do you
Take the
cook?
Lord's name in vain about a day that you should be thankful. Don't go to her house. Don't go to her house. And then you call her a fat butt. You got a lot of nerve.
She's got a large butt. What do you want me to tell you?
So what? So what? It's none of your business.
None of my business?
Stay home. Don't bother going.
How can you say it's none of my business when she's wiggling that thing all through the kitchen and the house, sticking it in everybody's face?
Is anybody making you go? Do you have a gun to your head to go?
Yes. They want me to go. They're always bugging me to go.
Then stay home.
No,
as to talk about her the way you do, you're just a crotchety old man.
Oh, so your cooking is really
You
great.
should just be thankful, but you're a crotchety old man.
Your cooking's that good, huh? That you can make those?
Yeah, I'm a pretty good cook. Yes, I am.
Right. What do you make? What's your best dish?
Just about anything I make, I can make good. I can follow a recipe, or I can deviate.
You can deviate
from recipes. I am a good cook, yes, but I certainly would not go to somebody's house and talk about, especially my daughter-in-law, the way you do.
Is a wonderful woman. I think she's got a big fat rear end on her, but I'll forgive her that. and
you got a big fat mouth on you that nothing but a lot of garbage comes out of.
I bet you go to the grocery store and buy the butterball turkey too, don't you?
No, I don't. But if I did, what would it be to you?
Well, then you
don't go to her house.
You're claiming to be a good cook, and you buy the butterball.
No, I don't. But this isn't about me. It's about you. You're the one that this gentleman is giving too much time to. If I were him, I would just cut you off and put somebody on with a better attitude.
You don't like to hear the truth.
You got a bad attitude, and you're a crotchety old man.
You don't like to hear the truth is your problem. Sitting there making your deviate from the recipe.
Love the truth.
You deviate.
And I speak the truth.
What do you make down there in Clearwater? Possum pie or some thing like that? Why, I'll tell you.
I can't figure out if you're a plant on this show.
I'll bet you know what I think you make?
Get things stirred up.
I think you make boiled ass.
You're really as nasty as you are.
I think you make boiled ass. That's what I think.
Okay, thanks a lot for your call.
A bad mouth.
He has a bad mouth, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You too.
Bye.
1-800-boiled. 1-800-449-8686. Phil Hendrie Show. Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800-449-8686. What are you saying?
I'm saying that her cooking is that bad.
But you look, if it's that bad, man, why would anybody want to even go to the house?
Because she's getting the... One year she cooked a turkey, Phil, and I know you want me to watch my language. I'm not trying to... It was a weird mixture of turkey and urine.
I beg your pardon?
I swear to God, that was the... It was really bad. And
all right, so like I said, thank God she's going off to the grocery store and buying it. Here is Atlanta on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Hi.
Yes, ma'am.
I think that if you have a problem with her cooking, maybe you should cook it yourself and stay at your own house.
I don't cook.
Well, maybe you should learn out. If you have such a problem with her, don't complain about someone else's cooking if you can't do it yourself.
I'm not a woman. I don't do that.
I'm sorry, but there are plenty of men out there that cook. If you have such a problem with this woman's cooking, learn how to cook. Don't go over.
Wait a second. There's a man I know that cooks Thanksgiving dinner. What are you talking about?
Give me a break. Most chefs in this world are men, first of all.
Yeah, but there's a lot of gay men that cook.
So what? They're still men.
Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, I'm saying you shouldn't get on the air and complain about some harmless little old woman's cooking. Because obviously if people are going over there, they like her for a different reason. They're not going for the food. Maybe she's nice and people like to talk to her. And I think that if I was her, I'd get the damn butterball turkey and stick it on your head.
You know something? Let me explain life to you. You're a young woman. I guess you figure you'd stick the butterball turkey on my head.
Yeah. I think you're absolutely obnoxious. If you're so old, you should know better than to complain about something you're not even paying for. You're getting a free meal. Who cares where she got it from?
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever tasted turkey and urine?
No, I seriously doubt that anyone tastes their turkey and urine.
Come on out to California and have some of my my daughter-in-law's.
All right, do we need to go down that road?
Well, she says to me that I'm supposed to cook. What are you talking about? Unless you're talking about some gay kind of recipe, men don't cook.
Well, if you hate it so much, don't go.
Well, it's fine with me.
You have no common sense. That's so stupid.
Do you cook?
Yes, I cook.
You're kidding. What's your favorite dish?
Actually, I'd prefer to go out to eat. And I'm not going to complain about anybody else's cooking when they invite me to their house to eat.
So but you can boil water and things like that?
Yes.
Well, what do you cook? Do you make scrambled eggs?
Yes, I can make scrambled eggs. I think anybody should know how to cook to support themselves. You shouldn't...
Isn't that the truth?
How do you normally eat?
How do I
ever
normally
cook
eat?
For yourself?
With a fork and spoon?
And what do you do? Just open a can?
Sometimes, yeah.
Well, why can't you learn how to cook? Why would you complain about someone who's trying to be nice to you and give you food and invite you into their house?
I go to restaurants.
But do you complain about their cooking?
No, because I've never gone to a restaurant yet where the food tasted like some kind of urine.
Oh, man. I can't believe... Don't go there, okay? Don't go there, man. Don't go and have Thanksgiving, okay?
It's too much fun.
Too much fun, huh?
Yeah, to watch her fat ass wiggling into the kitchen door. It's great.